Welcome to a new episode of Real Business Roundtable.
One thing that's really important, especially in business, especially when you're selling, all that sort of stuff, is
how
empathy.
to give a shit. Don't say empathy. Please,
empathy.
God, don't.
Okay, what's a synonym for empathy?
Certain individuals play out words, and I refuse to participate and have anything to do with that train.
Dude,
So
everyone
right now,
uses
the word,
that word.
I don't follow the train. I'm the guy that goes the different path. Anything that gains hype, right? And everyone does it. I'm not doing it. You grow a big Paul Bunyan beard, I'm not doing it.
That's not true.
I'm not growing a
You
big...
definitely do some hype.
Dude, I don't do nothing hype. Like what? Shoes?
I don't do
sneakers.
What up?
Sneakers?
No,
What?
that's sneakers because that's just a hobby.
While everybody else is rocking, okay, let's just say, okay, I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
People are going crazy over any Jordan 1 that comes out. That's not me. I'm very selective. I like more of the mature colorways, gray on white, black on white, white on navy blue. I'm not gonna wear yellow, blue, red, purple on the same shoe. Then you get into clown shoe status, and that's just not my thing. We are way off topic.
I'm dude, it's okay to just
ladies and
chat,
gentlemen,
bro.
Today's episode is about how to give a shit.
Dude, we have to use the fucking word.
How to give a shit.
No, we have to use the word.
How to give a shit. I'm not saying the word.
I'll say it then. Don't have to bleep it out, bro.
I don't like the word empathy.
All right, listen.
There's got to be a synonym.
Look it up. Look it up while I talk.
Too many people are using that word. It's played out. I'm sick of hearing it.
I've never even heard anyone talk about empathy. Today we're going to be in business, like I said before, in business in general, in sales, just in
giving a shit.
In anything, empathy is very important.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Relating with people, building a repertoire, just being a person that is not likable, but someone who is not even relatable, but just a people person.
I'll deal with
understanding people, in an empathetic way. It's very important.
Dude's gonna keep saying it.
I'm just gonna fucking blast empathy everywhere. It's very important. It's just in general, it's very important. I would devote a lot of my
Devour.
No. I would
Devour.
If I didn't have a personality that was very empathetic and I didn't know how to relate with people, I wouldn't be where I'm at. That's very important, right? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. Not even how to, just because it's like how to be, like why it's important. Why is empathy important? Empathy. Why is being empathetical?
Empathetical. Come on, bro. Is that a word?
No, I don't
need
think
Cam
so.
to check.
Yeah, watch. No, Sam, check it. Because last time we did this shit, it was a word.
Empathetical.
Entrepreneurialism.
I think it's called empathetic.
Oh, entrepreneurialism is a word.
Entrepreneurialism. I really didn't think that was a word.
I know. Empathetical.
I apologize.
I know.
I was like, hey, I apologize that I really thought that was a made-up word.
Empathetical.
Let's see.
Damn.
Hold on.
Wait, that's a good one to use.
Wrong.
That's a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, empathetical is not a word.
But we just made it one.
The correct word is empathetic.
W.
So, when running a business, you need to think about the other person's shoes. The importance of this is that it's a reflection on you, regardless of what you think or regardless of, hey, it's business. Anything that you do in business, anything that you say in business, the way that you react to someone's issues, life events, trauma, sickness, health, whatever, the way that you react to it is a reflection on your integrity, your persona, you having whether or not you have a heart. So you got to put yourself in someone else's shoes. If you have an employee Say they used all their vacation time. And their fucking mom dies.
Oh, well, bro.
I'm just saying, you better.
Where are you going with this?
You better, you son of a bitch. You better give him some fucking time off.
Or her.
Or her. You better.
It's not even about that. That's obvious, though. That's obvious. What I'm trying to say
anything. Someone could say, you know what? I stubbed my toe making coffee this morning, and I'm in terrible pain. Can I come in late? Just understand that the person's foot hurts. It hurts. For real, these are coming out of my head.
Yeah, we haven't recorded in way too long.
Hold on,
listen.
It's been a while.
It's about
we were on hiatus. Hiatus.
It's about honestly, at the end of the day, it's about networking. It's about meeting people, shaking hands. That's a massive factor that is going to be,
No, seriously.
It's a massive piece of how successful you're going to be. It really is. The people, the hands you shake, how you get along with those people, favors, being empathetic to those people, like just building a repertoire. That is massive. And, honestly, we might be making this episode and we're just using these, stupid examples of why it is important. But being a person that knows how to relate to people, how to be empathetic is so important.
Be a people person. Remember, if you put yourself in their shoes, and you actually give a shit, it's just the right thing to do, aside from positioning yourself in the right light that is more in line with hopefully the type of person that you are.
Don't be a yes man, though.
No.
There's a difference between...
Absolutely not. So
there's a difference between a people person, a people pleaser.
Yes.
Don't be a people pleaser.
You gotta be assertive. If like you're trying to okay, let's say you're dealing with an employee or you're dealing with a client. There's a fine line where you need to be assertive and say, hey, this is the deal, but I will be happy to accommodate. You always have to put the line in the sand and let people know that you're not going to get walked on.
Because then people will just take advantage of you. And I've been through that shit before.
I get it. Now, if someone's been burned in the past and they're angry and they're like, fuck everybody. Like I get it, you guys, that you were burned and maybe you're taking it out on someone else that has nothing to do with it, and they genuinely need you to give a shit, or they genuinely need for you to understand and be in their shoes. I get it. You need to work on yourself to move past that and not hold those grudges and not stay so stuck in something that happened before. I've been burned before. Do I just stop doing that thing? It matters on what it is, but if there are variables that I can control, or signs that I can see, or something that I learned from getting burned on how I could probably avoid getting burned in the future, then okay, we're going in the right direction. But to just give up, like people always give the analogy of getting a bad steak. You get a bad steak, I'm done eating steak forever. No. Talk to the chef. Maybe try a different steakhouse. Maybe give them another chance. My rule is 3 strikes. With a restaurant, you got 3 of these.
You
better make something. You better make something succulent.
Not if they're far. If they're far, one and done. If that shit trash, I'm done.
It better be succulent.
Oh, I was like, where are you going with
Succulent. It better be succulent. It better be delicious. It better have flavor. Now, there was a restaurant where I got salmonella.
Yeah.
I didn't go back there for about 1.5 years. And even when I went back, my son, he's 15, he was like, Dad, are you sure? I was like, yeah, let's go get some noodles. But
was it good?
Yeah. And that situation with them, I gave a shit. Spoke to the chef. I go, haven't been here in a while. Pretty sure you heard about the thing that happened. And he goes, yeah, we got rid of we got rid of ground chicken. So I guess their supplier who gave them ground chicken there was an issue with salmonella, so they completely removed ground chicken from their menu.
Damn.
They haven't had any issues since. Let's talk about the 3 strikes. They got 1 strike. They got 2 left. These 2 strikes might last 10 years. Who knows? These 2 strikes will last, but I will only give a restaurant 3 strikes. But in this situation, I gave a shit. I understood they were a small business. Small businesses deal with challenges, and it's always better to actually put yourself in other people's shoes. Because think about it, that restaurant will probably love to have my business back, obviously. Well, put yourself in their shoes. They probably would love to have you back. Why not give them another chance? Now, if you found a dead rat in the middle of your pizza, that's a different story. Maybe that just took 2 strikes. Now, when dealing with a client, let's say a client is going through a tough time. Let's say a client's dealing with some challenges, life-wise, business-wise, something. And let's say you're a vendor for that client. You need to hear them out. You need to, I don't want to use the word, but you need to have some consideration to their situation. Because if you don't, if you're not showing any type of care, not good. It's not good for your business. It's not good for your reputation. Someone would be like, yeah, I told them that, I lost 40% of my revenue in the last 90 days and he didn't seem to give a shit. You don't want to do that. Don't go down that direction. You're not a cyborg. You're a human being. Contribute something.
It's a pretty straightforward topic. At the end of the day, it's just not, you're not going to get much opportunity out of being just cold-hearted, being unopen to opportunity, unopen to, meeting people, talking to people. And when you take advantage of these things that we're talking about, it's only going to be beneficial to you at the end of the day, right?
For example, when you see like a beggar on the street, or okay, let's say you're at a gas station and they pull that scam where they're like, oh, I got no gas. I'm stuck here. Can I have $10 for gas? Do you know what I do?
Yo, do you remember that fucking...
Yeah. Do you know what I do? Pull up. What? Pull your car up and I'll pump some gas. That's what you said you needed. Once they start doing that, and then you're like, well, where is your car?
Wait, funny story.
Where's the vehicle?
Story time.
Where's the vehicle that you said you needed to pump gas in?
Yo, tell the story. I am Captain Marshall NASA.
Oh, we were on the road, and this guy came up to us, kind of dressed like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
And you could tell he dressed like that on purpose. He was overly trying to look
he looked like a normal dude.
Yeah, and he's like, he came up to my window and he's like, hey, I'm retired Captain Corporal, Captain
Sergeant Master.
Yeah, Captain Corporal Starship, Captain Crunch, tubular spaceship macadamia nut.
Yeah, literally
I'm a little embarrassed right now. Gold medal, Purple Heart, 2-time veteran, 3-time disabled veteran, Starship Galactica. What I'm trying to get at is...
No, but what he said by family
is
stuck here.
I'm almost not exaggerating.
No, it was bad. It was like, that was like...
He kept going on and on about his military rank. And I'm like...
Rank up! Sergeant of the Master Sergeants, most important person of extreme sergeants to the max!
I'm like, he was going on and on. Retired Spaceship Galactica, Starship 1417, turbine, shot, Purple Heart, 3 times wounded,
But he came up and he said that, and he was like,
Korean War.
What did he say? He said, my family's stuck.
He said his family was stuck at the gas station, pulled on my heartstrings because I give a fuck. And I'm like, because here's the thing. When the higher power blesses you, this is my belief. I'm not going to get too off topic. When the higher power, fate, whatever you want to call it, blesses you, it's always good to give a shit. And if someone's in a situation, if you are able to help, you should consider it or do it to some extent. So this person gives me a sob story. Their family is stuck. We're talking about kids. I don't know. Wife?
But yeah, what happened after that?
Pregnant
Like,
wife?
Yeah.
So long story short is after he babbled his military rank to me for about 15 minutes and he was finished, I said, where's your family? Well, they're right around the corner. I said, all right, yeah, pull up. I'll pump you gas. Well,
I can't remember what happened after that. But, I
was like, dude,
mad weird, and he just walked away.
I was like, yeah, you know what? When you can produce a vehicle and a family, I'll consider giving you some gas. And I will pump the gas. I'm not giving you cash.
And so we left the car pumping. I think you were pumping gas.
And I was grabbing a drink.
We went inside. This older guy, by the way, probably 70s. He ran into the store.
Yeah.
Grabbed the biggest monster he could
Red
find, Red Bull, whatever. It was huge. I didn't even know they made those kind. And he booked it out of the store.
He just threw it in his back pocket and booked it.
Didn't someone try to fight him or something?
No, what was weird was he put it in his back pocket and left, and the woman, I believe the clerk saw it and just didn't want to say anything, but she saw that we saw it.
Yeah.
And then she goes, hey, sir. Mm-hmm. And she chased him down. I was like, oh shit. Because me and you were just like, oh my God.
What the fuck is going on?
This guy's just taking shit.
But it was funny because he just stormed into the store. He pushed some guy out the way.
It was very determined.
The biggest Red Bull. Yeah.
He was on
a mission.
Operation Red Bull.
Yes. Spaceship Sergeant, Captain Delta Minor.
Yeah. I gotta come up with a thing where it's like it made no sense. He said some Navy stuff. Some stuff from Star Trek, some stuff from Star Wars.
He put Galactica in there somewhere.
He named off a Tesla model like it was some military rank.
Or no, it was his son.
He's like the
1-6 Ash X.
The Plaid 360.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to get notified every single time we post a new episode. Check us out on Instagram for clips, updates, and more. Peace out.